and we're going with you to start. First, we're going with you to check your homework. If you remember, we started talking about describing the process where you needed to connect two sentences, separate sentences together in one sentence to make this clause. Let's read it.
Transforming our ability to analyze findings.
Yeah, great. So you will put a comma, and instead of transformed, you would say transforming.
The fossil could not be removed from the rock, comma, making it hard to analyze it.
Yeah, okay. Daniel, can you read number 4?
The wind will travel across the beach, comma, carrying the sand to different parts of the coast.
Okay, great.
Coastal formation of sedimentary rock.
Yeah, and here you have different pictures. They describe this formation. And this is something that is connected with some things which are called weathering, erosion, and we need to understand what sedimentary rock is. So now we're going with you to watch a video, and this video is on weathering and erosion. And you can see that we have two types of weathering, mechanical and chemical. So this picture has something to do with weathering, erosion, and the formation of sedimentary rock, but I'd like you to think before we watch the video, what's weathering? What do you think?
I think weathering is destroying maybe
what?
Of some nature objects.
By nature itself, yeah.
By nature, maybe by some toxic rains or something like this.
Yeah, great ideas. Thank you. So watch the video. Tell me what's weathering, mechanical versus chemical, and erosion. You will watch the video, and what do you need to do, Vasilis? What do you have to understand? Again, let's summarize.
Look how mechanical weathering is
different from
between chemical and mechanical weathering.
Yeah, and also we need to understand what's the erosion. So while watching, please take some short notes for you, okay?
To understand that, we need to discuss weathering. I'm not talking about the weather, like if it happens to be sunny or cold or foggy outside your window right now. I'm talking about weathering, the process that takes place as rocks and other parts of the geosphere are broken down into smaller pieces. Weathering can be caused by water, air, chemicals, plants, or even animals.
What's weathering in general, and what is mechanical weathering? So, Vasilis, can you please answer the question?
Mechanical weathering is when rocks break to smaller rocks. And chemical weathering is when rocks, because of some chemical reactions, maybe change their form or their color.
Weathering destroys some objects, and erosion moves these objects.
Yeah, okay. You can see that it's called a cliff, and if you notice, you can see this cliff has different layers. And the nature forms these cliffs, but this cliff actually is formed by sedimentary rock. Let's try to understand how we have this new cliffs.
I was walking my dog on the beach when I noticed that the cliffs are made of horizontal stripes of rock. But what causes this?
What did you understand, Timofey?
I just understand that these sedimentary rocks make by small chemical weathering or mechanical weathering.
Weathering. Mm-hmm. What do we call it? So guys, it's a crack.
Cracking.
Yes. Now you can see that this crack is much bigger. So this crack becomes like this. Now you can call it a large crack, or a large crack also is called fissure. So this number one demonstration, picture number one, what is this? Can you please read it? Yeah, Mark, what do you have?
The first is 4G, I think.
Yes, rain.
Yeah. Can you, Mark, read it?
Rainwater in mountainside cracks and fissures.
Yeah. Okay. Then step number two. Probably you now understand, yeah, Oksan, what it is. It's your.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you read it, please?
Expansion of cracks and fissures and breaking of rock by frozen rainwater.
Yeah, okay. So then we have the step number three. So what's this? Timothy, what do you have?
Dislodged rock and stone fragments.
Yeah, dislodged, like moved from there. Okay. What is this, number four? Vasilis, what do you have for this?
I don't know.
Neil, what do you have?
Maybe 4 or B.
No. So guys, it's just not a very good picture, really. It represents the river, so it's river. Okay, so let's move on. What is this, number five? If it's not a river, actually it's a river, but... Yeah, Mark, what do you have?
I think it's transportation of rock and stone fragments downstream.
Yes, that's correct. For this, Timothy, what do you have for 6?
I think it's B.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you read it?
Rocks and stones erode to become
Pebbles. Can you read it again?
Yes. Pebbles, yes.
Pebbles.
Pebbles and sand grains.
Yeah, so pebbles, these are little stones. Okay, so now number 7. What do you, Mark, have for this?
Number 7, I thought that it's a river, but now I maybe think that it's a sea.
Yeah, that's correct. So first, yeah, they fall into the river, and then the river moves them into the sea. In your students' book, you have a very interesting picture, and I'd like you to take a look at your page number 61. In exercise number 6, page 61, exercise 6, you can see 4 different stages. This is erosion of a headland. It's the weathering. Headland this is the same as cliff. It's the same thing. You can see some different changes happen to this headland because of weathering and erosion. Please try to describe at home what's going on. Actually, it's your task. As usual, word format, type your answer and send it to me, either on Skype or email it to me.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your work. I'll see you next time.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.